channel a lot of energy. And I've been getting, like, over and over for a lot of people that some cycle is closed. Something has been closed, or you're going to a new part of your life. You could be having epiphany moments. Right now I'm just channeling. Cards will come out after. But you could be having a lot of clarity on stuff. You could almost feel like a death happened. A death could have physically happened. But I feel like it's just like a truck hit you or a train hit you and your whole life has been turned upside down. It's like you could have been just stuck in this cloud for so long. Of like if you're on a twin flame journey, for instance, what you thought this twin flame journey was, or just like what has happened to you, or like what is dying in you. It's like you almost need to mourn a loss that you almost never had. And it's like you have to mourn this, and it's the sense of acceptance that you have to mourn. It's like learning that you need to accept what's happening, and that's painful. So, a passionate new beginning. 222 on the clock. You could be seeing that a lot. You could be seeing 1212 a lot. You could be seeing like 3535, 23. But there's a passionate new beginning coming for you, and this is going to be a really creative time where you're going to be able to express yourself. Like I said, there's some part of you that is dying that you may have to cry about, because it's like you have to mourn this. And that's how you let go. That's how you move on, is mourning this. And, you know, like they asked people on their deathbeds, they did a survey of this, what are like the top 5 things that you regret the most in life? One of them was working too hard. The other one was letting go of friends that you wish you kept throughout life. Another one was not telling people how you feel and holding your feelings back because you were too scared. I'm trying to think of what the other 2 were. Not taking better care of their health or doing things that they wanted to do. High Priestess. Like I said, you could be like really intuitively feeling this wake-up call in your life. Like, what am I doing? What am I going to do at this point? Do I need to let something go? There's something bigger for me. It's almost like you may not be happy at where you are right now in your life, because you're like, I thought I would have been further, or I thought I would have let this connection go forever ago. Whatever it is for you. There is this new passionate beginning awaiting you, though. And it's something you have to mourn in order to obtain happiness, in order to get out of this funk. It's something you're going to have to cry over. 5 of Cups. Mourning the past and accepting what hasn't happened or hasn't happened so far. You have to accept to let that go. And that is the hardest part, is that mourning inside. Because it is a death of something. It's a death of an idea. It's the death of a relationship. It's the death of something that you felt so strongly about. And it's over. And you're taking forward action. That is the Emperor, though, so you could be really taking control of your life right now. You're trying to just get out of this spot, maybe be a better you. You could be doing a new diet. You could be working out. You could be trying to let go of ideas that no longer serve you, and you're taking forward action, and there's success in your future with this. And manifested dreams. Sometimes it's like you let go of the things that no longer are serving you, or an old way of thinking, or an idea. And I miss you guys too. And it's like these dreams finally come in. You know, like whatever you are praying for and asking God for, whether it's a great love or whatever it may be. I know this lighting looks weird on my face right now. I look tribal. Whatever this new beginning may be, like whatever you're asking God for, no matter like if you can't see the pain you're going through at the time or these consequences, like he's preparing you to go forward for what you asked. You get pushed into the spot that you want to be in, and you may not see why at the moment. Something you're really gonna, I just get these hands as like him reaching down and working on your life, like working and spinning this wheel. to get you to where you need to be, to get you what you've been asking for. You could also be seeing deers a lot, bears, or dolphins. Someone could want to apologize to you in general. And there's forward action. You could be traveling soon. You could be going to a new place. But there's just forward movement in your life. Your intuition could also be accelerating once you accept what no longer serves you or an old belief that you had, as well as just this new way of thinking. Like, when you stop obsessing on something or you let go of the things that you're holding on to for dear life, it's so hard to let go, but the second you let go, amazing things come in. And you can say, oh, I let go of this person. But if you're thinking of this person every day and you're still envisioning them in your head, you're not letting go. Letting go is radical acceptance and fucking crying about it. Because it is mourning a loss and it feels like a death. It's a death to the idea that you had with this person in your head. And you have to accept it. Under Five of Cups, we have Queen of Cups. Feel those emotions. Get emotional about it. Like, your intuition could really be picking up right now. And that's because God is blessing you. A higher power is blessing you. Like, the more you are seeing that something can't go on any longer, the more the more you see your flaws and how you acted wrong in a situation or the wrong you did, the more you get blessed with that intuition back. There could also be an emperor, a father-like figure, a boss, or an Aries that is in a mental imprisonment right now. I'm just getting this as the wheel too. Like, they could be going through heavy karma. They could be going through a lot of heartbreak. They could have multiple friends or people in their life that are stabbing them in the chest, like in the heart. And they're having sleepless nights over something they wanted to come in, something they did. They could either have been doing like magic, or they could have been manifesting very hard for you or some idea or something to come in, but they spun this web. And because they spun this web, it's like all their karma is coming down and getting them now, and it's like they could see you moving on with their life, that web in the back and the wheel and the spirit coming in, just like causing them sleepless nights over their ships not sailing in or your ship sailing in. The overall message for this, though, is you need to mourn and accept what isn't there, what hasn't been there, and what you have to let go of. So more beautiful things could come in. You may not see why in front of you at the moment, but in a year from now or even a few months from now, a week from now, you could be like, wow, all I had to do was let go and this opportunity came in, or this person came in, or this amazing thing came in. Working on yourself and becoming the Empress, the embodiment of all four queens. Or Emperor, because we have that too. Also power couple. You could have a power couple coming in. There could have been something. This could have been the entanglement of twin flames too, or soulmates, because like two boss energies, the Emperor and the Empress. And under the Emperor, we have mental imprisonment. Above the Empress, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So 8 of Swords under the Emperor and 8 of Pentacles above the Empress. She has been working on herself. God has been working behind the scenes. A higher power has been working behind the scenes. And this person could be in a mental imprisonment from the web they sped, or all the lies they did, or karma they're going through. Thank you for that, Peter Piper. But there was something maybe toxic both of you were doing, or something toxic. You guys both had to go through these lessons, and I feel like that's the both of you in there, and there was just this thing, and it's like, I'm getting that as like a fetus, for instance, and it's like both of you guys needed to go through stuff, and both of you guys need to go through these things or these toxic things and learn who you really are and heal, so you guys can grow as people and come together, if that's what it's about. Okay. Also, someone could be pregnant with twins, or someone could be pregnant soon. there's something about children here, because we have the Six of Cups as well, but this could also be like you guys had many lifetimes together or past lives. Someone wants to rush in and make a steam line towards you, and they're in the King of Cups energy. We have the Emperor and the Empress, and we have the Queen and King of Cups. So, definitely a counterpart. And I'm feeling that, even though the Devil card is the Devil card, I'm getting that with, like, the two of you growing into what you're supposed to be growing into. Like, in these wombs. And there's a lot of stuff around you, but you're going to grow into the people you're supposed to grow into. You could be like, I learned and I healed all these lessons, or this person could think the same thing, but it's like, life throws a lot of curveballs at you. And there's so many things we're going to have to go through in life and mourn. And even if you don't think you played a part in it, or you don't think you were toxic in some way, holding on to certain things can be toxic as well. 1111, and not focusing on yourself. You could be like, oh, I've been focusing on myself, I've been working out or doing this or that, but if you're thinking of this person every single day and you're envisioning it, you're not letting go. Let go. And if it comes back, it is yours. If it's meant to be, it will come together. There is a divine plan. And that's the hard part. That is the Five of Cups. That is the crying that you guys need to go through. Because it's radical acceptance of, I have to let this go now. And if it's meant to be, trust me when I say it will. But if you let it go and then you see something beautiful come in and then you realize this is why this was supposed to happen. Cry. Okay? Four of Cups, someone could have been something you could need to work on or they could need to work on. 1, 2, 3 on the clock is being selfish. Being selfish with the people that you love the most in life. I'm guilty of that. Like, being selfish with your time or money or energy or anything. You really have to look at how you've been. When you're going out and you're blaming everyone else for your problems, or you're looking at other people like, this person ruined my life, or this person did this, it's like, okay, 1, 2, 3 on the clock. People can play a certain part, but there's a time when you have to take responsibility and be like, you know what, I put myself in this situation. This is me. And you need to work on that. You've been planting seeds for a while, and it does look like some manifested dreams are coming in. There could be a lot of internal conflict and fighting. There could have been a lot of fighting in this, and you're finally dropping these burdens, 10 of Wands. It's time to mourn this loss, and it's going to break your heart. But it's going to bring about healing, 4 of Swords. A lot of inner conflict, that's okay. And possibly a message coming towards you. You need to let this go. And heal. You need to heal. You literally need to cry and heal. That's the message I'm getting. You need to cry. You need to accept what it is. 333 on the clock. Eat some freaking Jell-O. Like, eat a tub of ice cream if you have to. However you heal, you guys, go do it. I literally got like 20,000 steps today because I just couldn't sit down. I had to like radically accept everything I need to change in my life, and radically accept that, like, you know what, there's someone I was so like madly crazy in love with or whatever, and I was like, and they've never been there. I need to let this go. And it hurt. It was like I was going through a death or leaving a relationship I was never in. How crazy does that sound? Like, I was like, and it hurt, but I was like, I need to cry about this and I need to heal because it's time to let it go. 4, 2, 4. 6 of Wands, and with that comes victory. It's like you're being handed this star, this light, and if this message is resonating with you, then you know what time it is. It's time to mourn. Maybe eat some chocolate too, and let that shit go. Death. You're going through a transformation state. It's the end of something, and it's the beginning of something victorious for you. let go and see what comes towards you. But you actually have to let go. It's time. If this is your message, it's time. And I'm sorry. I love you guys. I hope you have a good night.